It's sad. Never draw anything towards your opponent, and especially like the ad said a couple of moments ago. We'll play that in the second half of our show. Never ever campaign in front of your opponent's campaign headquarters. Why? Because they might read his name behind you while you're jabbering.
Actually, it was her one sign and then about 15 of his signs behind her.
Right.
Why didn't she have anybody who was
in
that same party behind her to cover that up?
And I think that's
curious.
That might be Matt Burns walking with her with his BlackBerry, and they're walking up Court Street right past the Beef and Brew to the headquarters where Hoffman is, and they're walking into the circumstance. First of all, D.T. Scozzafava's Winnebago looks like something out of the Vacation, It's ridiculous. They've got signs that aren't even put up right. Some of them are falling down. It's a Winnebago that looks like it's 12 years old and needs a new septic tank in it. I mean, how many mistakes can you make? How many?
I don't know how many can you make.
I don't know. The campaign's got less than 2 weeks left. We'll just have to see. You can't drive around in a Winnebago with your signs up upside down. Walking into a Hoffman headquarters just because you want to make a point? Not calling up the hotline or the Live at 5 show to get your point across? Now screaming that you haven't seen a debate? Well, that should have been up to your people to make that call back in August and September. Not now.
I enjoy how they're having the debate in Syracuse.
Really?
At WSYR, I believe.
And it's taped.
And it's taped.
No one's going to watch that.
And there's no audience.
Right, no audience.
There's no press allowed in there.
No, none. Capital U, none.
So do they know what the questions are going to be before they're being asked?
Yeah, here's the questions. I got them right in front of me right here. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. I have here the conclusive questionnaire for the 23rd Congressional District. Here's the first question. What is your name? That's the first question.
You have a 60-second response and then a 30-second rebuttal, right?
Right. And you could spell, Scozzafava's going to need that. Let's find out the origins of that name. We might be here till next call. It might be the midterms. Question number 2. What is your favorite color?
Red.
Question number 3. Is it advisable to campaign in front of someone else's campaign headquarters? Ms. Scozzafava. What would be your response?
I don't know. Before she
seemed like such a good idea.
Yeah, it was such a good idea. And then no.
I didn't like the fact that that this idiot who doesn't even live in our district is telling me to drop out of the race. And this only one day after I had my husband arrest somebody for asking me a question in a parking lot. So I had to do something. My goodness gracious. I've made mistakes before in my life. And I'm sitting in one of them right now. But there's no way in the world I would be making mistakes like that running for Congress. Sorry. All right, we'll get to the other questionnaires, and we'll play that spot one more time from this great committee calling a spade a spade. Did you notice that the announcer's Furrier business, Dicker and Dicker Beverly Hills? Very nice. Don't you agree with me?
Very, very nice. Very nice.
A little Hollywood Squares reference right there to all the people from the 70s who couldn't actually figure that out. Hi, you're in the air. Can I help you?
Well, hello, Glenn.
It's the Duff Man.
Who's your guest today?
My guest is you. You are my guest.
I thought I heard somebody in there.
No, it's
nobody here.
Pete Souch. He's my side.
Nobody.
Yeah.
He's my
scraper there.
Right. He's my monkey on my shoulder today. He's got a
big monkey.
Shoulder, you'd know it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I've been following this deal here and.
What deal?
Right. I get because I've been out of the loop a little bit, but then when I looked at the pictures.
Yeah.
A Newzjunky with her doing the campaign thing in there, I thought, oh my God! I mean, I just could not believe that you would put yourself in that position, and that brain trust that she has behind her there. I just can't figure it out that they could be that.
What do you do?
Almost like they want her to lose.
What, herself?
Well, yeah, let's see if we can run a campaign that we can make sure that we do everything wrong so we lose.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, tick off a writer of one of the most conservative...
blogs, whatever his name was. He looked like a decent guy.
Where the guy gets exposure on all the Fox stations and stuff is well respected. They're the owner of it.
Right.
You know, and then we'll get all the other ones to get on board, National Review and all those, and they'll all comment on it. So then, I mean, as far as the base is concerned, the Republican base, she more or less kind of blows that. And I really feel bad because Dee Dee's usually a pretty smart cookie. I just don't understand what's going on there. She's got to stop listening to whoever she's listening to, that's for sure.
Well, first of all, Duffman, Dee Dee's has never run for Congress before.
Yeah, well, she's run other campaigns. You know enough not to.
No.
This is
the real boy network, though, Duffman. You know that.
I know, but you know how you used to tease about the McDonald's commercial, and when they showed the commercial, Arby's was in the background just as plain as day.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Well, same. You know that's.
Thanks for telling me. That was good. I'm glad you remember that. They still show it.
Yeah, I remember everything.
It's still being shown. You know those McDonald's commercials that they show on 7, like every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that's from the old McDonald's that has been since torn down and replaced by the new one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Now, you're the gentleman sitting next to you, his commercials are good. I've been hearing his new commercials.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wendy's.
Good, yeah.
When it's real.
That's what you got to do is get right on that. You know, let people know, hey, you know.
Hey, what do you think?
If you get a burger, you might as well get one that's good, you know.
What do you think about
the worse than everybody using the same frozen patty?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like radio. We all use the same consultants.
Yeah,
play the same music,
but
same liners.
We have a secret weapon. It's called Glenn Curry.
It's called Glenn Curry, is right. No 2 for Tuesday here. 2 for Tuesday. It's Rocktober.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, it's unfortunate, but the other, you know, Glenn, I was around a lot of people.
Yeah.
All kinds of people, and I got to tell you something. Some of the people that I've never, you know, that I know never voted for a conservative before in their life have told me they're voting conservative. They're voting for Hoffman. I mean, I'm just amazed.
Now, I got one question to ask, then I got to move on, though, Duffman. Of all the mistakes that the Scuzza-Father campaign people have made, all that could be wiped out if she just stepped aside. Would you agree with that?
If she stepped aside?
Yes.
Well,
wiped out. Forgotten. Here's the thing. This will not, I mean, let's face it. If somehow or other Bill Buckner was excused from his error because somehow or other Boston pulled it out and won, we wouldn't be talking about Bill Buckner. But if Dee Dee Scuzza-Father remains in this race through November 3rd, and of course Owens wins, then that amplifies her mistakes up until this point. If she doesn't, then we forget about them.
Well, let me
Great analogy, by the way. Give myself a hand.
Explain something to you.
Yes.
But she's not going to drop out because she's got nothing to lose. She
has all to lose.
Oh, she
has all to lose.
A lot to lose.
Still going to maintain her assembly seat.
That's fine. But you know what? She will besmirch what's left of the Republican Party. She must move on and give it up to Hoffman. If she doesn't, the Republicans lose a seat that they've had in the office since it was created, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, Glenn, because I don't think she's alienating the moderate, the folks that are moderate. I don't think what she's doing is she's making stupid mistakes and letting somebody else run her campaign. That's the only mistake.
She's the top cookie.
She's letting somebody else run it. Whoever set up that conference in front of the other guys was an idiot.
I agree. Duff, man, I got to go. I got someone in the studio, but good point. Very well taken. Very well taken. Duff didn't sound good today. He sounded sick. Hi, Andy, I can help you.